up, you guys? This is Rob from the Gay Guy Plays, and today on the Daily Grind, we're going to be testing out all 4 new augments that have just dropped. But before we jump into that, we are going to have a little quick installment of Rob reads you shit that you probably aren't going to read yourself. Because as you can see, DE Megan has dropped the patch notes for Fortuna hotfix 24.2.6. So, as you can see right here, we're starting things off with the new Warframe Augments. Khora, with her Venari ability, gets Venari Bodyguard. Venari dies in Khora's place, respawn timer increased to 150 seconds. Killing enemies decreases the timer by 4 seconds. I love the ability to decrease the timer on this, and I wonder if maybe that's affected by power strength or maybe duration or something, and we can have some little funsies with that. This other one, Nova, with her Molecular Prime, which has Molecular Fission. This one, I think we might be able to run an adaptation Nova. I'm just saying, when killed, primed enemies will restore a Null Star charge and have a 100% chance of restoring an additional one. So you gonna get one, and then you gonna get another one on top of that. Are you affected by power strength? We'll see. Maybe we could get 3 balls in all. Usually 2 balls is enough. 3 balls is kind of odd, but you know what? Maybe the more balls, the better. Moving on, Inaros' Desiccation gets Desiccation's Curse. Killing a blinded enemy with a finisher has a 75% chance of summoning a Sand Shadow. Now, as you guys know, I really like the covert lethality build for Inaros, and you just make a bunch of sand babies just running around, so I'm excited for that one for sure. Gara's Spectrosiphon. Enemies that die within Spectrorage have a 50% chance to drop an energy orb. This is gonna make Gara one hell of a support. It's like a ghetto trinity, you know what I mean? So I'm into that. Find these new Warframe Augments from the respective Syndicate Offerings. Now, there are a couple other notes that I did want to make note of right here. Some of them are weird, but one of the ones that I really love is players no longer need to wait for Yutiko to finish her greeting dialogue when initially prompting the briefing. There are so many times where I've started it and she's like, I'm like, listen, I just want to spam, you know, Bounty 2 over and over again to go get some resources. Can you, like, every single time I don't have to do this? But thank God we don't have to worry about that. Or, you know, profit taker the actual fights. You know, sometimes you want to do that, but that is definitely something that we're able to do. And there's some quality of life changes there as well. There are a couple of changes to Baruch. Some of them are pretty much just quality of life, but fix Baruch's Desert Wooden Weapon displaying as having impact, puncture, and slash arsenal when it's just impact. So keep that in mind, it is just impact damage. Baruch's Serene Storm Desert Wind Waves not hitting ragdoll enemies, so that's a big thing. And then a couple errors that needs to be fixed. Harrow's got some love as well. As per feedback, Harrow Systems Blueprint has been added as a rare drop in Rotation B for defection missions. This means you have 2 chances in the endless loop to obtain Harrow, not just 1 at Rotation C. To maintain balance, a corrupted mod has moved to Rotation A. So, if you've been farming Harrow and having some trouble, give him another shot again. They increased Harrow's energy gain from his Thurible ability. Max rank now gains twice as much. Increased duration of Harrow's penance by 20%. So now you can kind of go take a look at your Harrow builds, readjust, because maybe you might not need as much duration. I don't know, play around with it. Conservation. This is something that I've kind of been playing around with and having some fun with. So as you can see right here, the Trank Rifle is now silent. Thank God. This should ensure you are not startling animals if you miss. It's only on hits they'll react. They reverted the following change based off of player feedback to be able to hotkey specific Echo Lures. Echo Lures no longer need to be equipped in your gear spiral. They are auto-equipped in the conservation gear when Trank is equipped. So they reverted that. Okay, fixed missing unique animal capture notes from the Valis, Sagsaw, Stouffer, and Horask, and they fixed an equipping a bait item to a gear spiral not showing in the resulting slot being cleared. Whatever. Now moving on to Nyx and Titania. I mean, Garbage Queen, because she's still Garbage Queen. Lowered Nyx's abilities volume for less fatigue when using Nyx's abilities repeatedly, and they fixed Corpus Osprey's not following you closely anymore when under Nyx's mind control abilities. Ongoing fixes for future hotfix, but not in this one, so these ones are coming, but not quite yet. Sound presentation fixes for Psychic Bolt's recast, hold 2. Absorb damage scaling / CC range reviews. While the assimilate augment, frankly, absorb is a different ability, but these base absorb offerings are still being reviewed to escalate the benefit for those who know how to tactically use it in a squad and a solo setting. And then fixes for mind control targets plus rift. Because there was an issue with targets being stasis in the rift, and you're like, wait, that's my mind control, baby. Don't do that. Now on to Garbage Queen, who we should maybe not even really mention, to be honest with you. Garbage Queen. Fixed Garbage Queen's lanterns not mesmerizing enemies properly. This was a major bug impacting any benefits from the changes. What changes? Because all we got was Razor Wing Roomba. That's the only change that I know of. That's the only change that really mattered to me. But let's go on. Ongoing fixes for a future hotfix, but not this hotfix, includes reviewing tributes buffs. What about Razor Wing Roomba? I guess she's staying in the garbage. So I think that's pretty much all of the things that I really wanted to go ahead and cover. There are some standing change costs when it comes to the quills, so that's definitely something. If you guys are having some issues, you know, getting all your stuff together for standing, you can go ahead and take a look at that. I will leave a link down in the description box below so that you can go ahead and take a look at any extra things that you might need. But legitimately, I'm not seeing anything that is necessarily all too like you need to know about this right now. All of this kind of stuff is just extra. So let's go ahead and let's jump into playtesting some of these augments. Okay, so let's go ahead and start things off with Venari Bodyguard. This is the one that Venari will die in Khora's place, and then the timer will be 150 seconds, and killing enemies decreases the timer by 4 seconds. So I'm going to take out Augur Reach here. I'm just going to slap that in its place just to see exactly how it works, if it feels like it's worth it, and if we can get Venari to like respawn like super quick. So what I think we're going to do is we're not going to go with Corrupted Bombards. We'll just go ahead and we'll grab a bunch of Butchers and we'll just let them wail. We'll just let them wail on me all the way, and we'll see what happens there. Let's take off invincibility. So let's go ahead and simulate that and see exactly what happens. You know, Venari, you here, right? Venari. Okay, so we saw Venari Bodyguard come up, right? All right, we can see the timer down there at the bottom. And 19, 18... Yee! Okay. Okay, good. Woo! We got them all. Let's just kill one. So we're at 90, 85, 84. Hold on. Maybe we just need to do this one at a time? Okay. So 19. Oh, 66. Oh, this is a little bit hard to parse. 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 49. That looks like it was 5 seconds, but maybe 40. Let's see. I'm trying to gauge it, and I'm looking. Maybe we can get it to 1, because it's hard, because the timer's like down there. Hold on. All right. So we are currently at like 9 seconds, 7. Well, I feel like it's. I don't know what to say. I feel like it's still pretty quick. I mean, we were able to take down those guys pretty quickly. Like, I'm thinking, one of the things that I don't really like necessarily is the fact that you have to die for this to, like, be a worth it mod to use. And I mean, with Khora, as long as you're doing, like, a lot of control, you don't necessarily die too often. You just need to make sure to stay on top of your control. But let's see how quick we can get this down. We're already down to 116 seconds, so we're able to get him back pretty fast. Let's see, 87, 86. I'm really trying to keep an eye on it to see if we're getting a decent timer. 80, 74, 69. I don't feel like it really changes. If it changes at all, it's like changing by a second. And I really don't know exactly what it would be affected with power strength. I'll have to try this out a little bit more. Now, 44, hold on. 42, 41, 35. So maybe it's affected a little bit, or maybe it's just specifically on the timing, because that seemed to be 5 seconds that it took off. Maybe it's just rounding up from a decimal, but legitimately it doesn't seem like you can push the number down by that much. So even if it was affected by something, I'm not really sure how much it would be worth it, if I'm just going to be completely honest with you. Now let's move into the next one, which is Nova. I have not touched Nova in so long, and I'm scared to look at this build because I don't know what I did with it last time. I am kind of worried. No, is this right? This seems right-ish. I don't even know. It's the duration. Yeah, well, we can go ahead and take out one of the durations real quick. And wait, hold on. Let's see, because we need a specific power strength to get her what's called antimatter particles. So each particle gives 5% damage. So 5% damage reduction, because that's the big thing, is we want as many particles as possible. 14 times 5 is 70% damage reduction. Ooh, I want more, I want more, I want more. And that's the amount of particles that's actually governed there, I believe, is duration. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Yes, I still want more damage reduction than that, which makes me hurt. So I can't actually take off Augur Message if I want as much damage reduction as possible. But again, we also need as much slow as possible, because that's kind of like how I like to. Maybe I'm just getting too greedy. The slow is 75%, so it's already fixed. We can't do anything more with that. I believe even with Power Drift, we can't really fuck with that a little bit. Again, so for those of you guys who don't know, this is like a little bit of a balancing act, and I have not played with Nova in a little bit, so don't take any of these builds as like law at the moment. This is more like Rob's just playing and trying to figure out exactly what we can do. Maybe we can get rid of Fleeting Expertise, because Fleeting Expertise will free up one spot. What's my power? My energy, my max energy is not that great, but you know what? Oh, see? Oh, but where are we going to put adaptation in there? I'm going to have to fuck around with this build a lot if I want to run an adaptation build. But anyway, let's go ahead and try out that mod real quick, because if we can keep those up, that means that's a lot of damage reduction that we can have. Let's see, anti-molecular fission. All right, we'll just go ahead and keep up the same, corrupted butchers. Let's go ahead and simulate that. Do a little bit of this action. Oh, I should have done it like without. I should have just left it. All right, babies. That should reach. Boom. So, of course, you can't get more. Oh, you can! I'm getting more than my max. I thought that they said that you couldn't get more than your max, but apparently 16. So 1670, that should be 80% damage reduction. I'm getting 80% damage reduction at the moment. Doesn't seem like I can push it any further than that. But because of the fact that I'm staying the fuck away from these dudes, I might be cool. Do I have redirection on? If I have redirection on, maybe I could take redirection off and put adaptation on. Can we try it live? Okay, let's go ahead and try it live real quick, because I'm very, very curious. So let's go ahead and do this. Because she had potential for adaptation. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was playing around with her, she had potential for it. So this might have been the kick that she needs. Oh, I'm kind of excited. Usually we don't get these kind of things every day. Oh wait, no, I don't need them. I need to what I need to do is I need to grab these dudes. Where are you? You corrupted lancers. Let's get like 20 of you. And let's go ahead and simulate you. Please, sweet baby Jesus. Wait, I've got 16 straight out of the gate. I thought that it said I only had 14. Maybe they lied to me? Woo! Adaptation, please kick in. Please kick in. Please kick in. Okay. Woo! Where's my Arcane Grace, bitch? I mean, I could just... Okay. Let's see... Where is my Arcane Grace? Arcane Grace, don't you love me? Keep me alive, bitch. Arcane Grace. I mean, it's great because it is definitely keeping up the defense here. I wonder if I have any range on, because maybe I can take the range off in order to really just keep the damage reduction as live as possible. I swore that thing said that I was only having 14 particles, but clearly I have more than 14 right now. Maybe it's because I took something off. I don't know. Regardless, whoops. I think this is okay. I personally think that this might be good. I thought I had 2 graces on, but maybe just enemies aren't shooting me as much. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look. For now, I'm not hating this. I'm not hating this at all. Let me go ahead and take a look at the build real quick. Again, all of these builds that you guys are seeing, I'm gonna end up fine-tuning. These are just working builds. I need to clarify that a million times over because sometimes people get, oh, it's because I took off fleeting fucking expertise. Ah, sexy, sexy. I'm into it. Okay, very happy so far. We'll do more playing around with this build. I do have 2 Graces on, so you know what we're gonna do? Let's go ahead and mix it up and let's do like 10 Corrupted Lancers. Let's do 10 Corrupted Lancers and 10 Heavy Gunners just to kind of stress test it. Just a little bit to see how it kind of like performs under that. But again, this is most likely not the final build, so we'll do some playing. And we'll see what happens. But I do, you know, I do want to make sure. Ooh, don't die, Nova, don't die, Nova, please, Nova, don't die, Nova, don't die. Ah! Oh my God, what did I do? Actually, I'm probably better off with this. Oh, orbs! Okay, come on. So we've got, oh my God, there's so many. 11, so 11 and then 13, so that's just giving me 2. I don't know if it would probably have to be affected by power strength or something. Again, these guys are slowed down to the point I feel like she's lasting, and I'm seeing some work coming through from Arcane Grace. So I'm not hitting this at all, and I'm able to keep up the my 16. So I'm gonna like kind of sort of maybe give this a thumbs up. I'm kind of into this. This is kind of working. This might be something that I go ahead and play around with, like slightly tanky Nova. As long as you can keep your balls up, the more, like, Nova's got balls. I like that. I like that. Nova's got balls this time around. Okay, so I'm going to give this a thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and play around with this. I do like this one, but I think that it's going to need just a little bit more testing. Just a little bit more testing. But let's put this one away, and let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is Inaros. So we're going to grab Inaros. I haven't touched Inaros since I tested him out for adaptation, which, by the way, we discovered a bug in the simulacrum, which I should like link. Maybe I'll link a Twitch clip to it. And we actually had a friendly DE employee that shall not be named. And we played it, in fact, on stream on there, and we discovered that there was a bug that was showing adaptation as not performing as well on Inaros than it was. So I take back everything that I said about adaptation in Inaros. I've been meaning to put out like a proper video on it, but Rob's been busy. Rob's been busy doing things, so give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. What did I have intensity on him for? Can I knock out intensity for something? Because really, abilities, because like that just improves his what do you call this, his what is it called, his armor, just really improves his armor, so it doesn't really, damage for him is not necessarily super duper key. So what we can do is we can go ahead, keep adaptation on, we'll go ahead and toss intensify, and then let's go ahead and put on our baby makers. Oh my God, Desiccation's Curse. I'm excited for this one. This is definitely one that I'm like, okay, I see you. Let's Dark Dagger? I don't know where I had, actually probably rocked a Dark Dagger, to be honest. Do I have? I haven't used this in ages, so don't judge me. All right, so let's grab you, Mr. Inaros. Let's go ahead and, it's just, oh wait, I didn't even put on, I'm gonna die, aren't I? This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. Oh my God, make me a baby. There's my first baby. Okay, I love this. I already love this. I don't care what anybody says. I'm making sand babies. What am I doing? I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm making sand babies. I'm fucking into it. I'm into it. Yes, sand babies. Oh my God. Okay. This I live for. All right. This I live. This is true life. This is amazing. Okay. I don't even think that I need all my babies. I was like, oh my God, look at all those guys I need to fight over there. I'm like, no, they're not, because they're my babies. Okay. So, I'm happy. Wait, are you really? Are you really over here? Are you not one of my children? You can become one of my children soon. This is, the Sand Cult. Oh no! Is my buff gone? Is my buff gone? Alright, we're good. I'm in this I'm saying yes on. This I'm saying a hard yes on. I don't even think that I need to like test this further. I'll need to polish up the build, and I'll do some more playing. Maybe even make this an invisibility build. That means I probably don't need adaptation on it, but just saying. Last but not least is Gara and her Spectrorage and this amazing skin every single fucking time. Oh my god. Alright. So, she has a really tight build. I don't know where I'm gonna fit this in the build, if I'm gonna be frank with you. I'm kind of like looking at this now and I'm kind of like, do I even have space for it? I probably won't even be able to fit it in. Fucking fuck. Fucking fuck. That's all I can say right now. I don't know if I'm gonna have space. God damn it, because her build is so tight, but I definitely want to show this off at least a little bit to see exactly how effective it looks. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able, there's no way. Unless I take off like 2. By the way, I did test out Gara with adaptation and she was still on the struggle bus with it. Just so you know, because I know some people are gonna question that, but I did test that one out and that one was not great. Maybe we'll take out an Umbral Intensify just for now. This is definitely not the final build. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this is like probably out of the batch my least excited for ability. So we'll just have to see how it kind of goes. But where is that fleeting expertise? LMN. There you go. Fleeting expertise. Done. And toss that there. And then let's go ahead and toss on the Spectrosiphon. And let's see how that works. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna toss on invisibility right now. Because I'm not really... Let's do... Oh, wait. That's the wrong ability. There you go. Go inside! Go inside! Drop an energy orb for me. No? No? Nobody? Okay, how about here? Go here. Drop an energy orb. It's a 50% chance. Okay. Okay, we got one. We got one. Let's see if we can grab any more. It's you know what's probably better if you have a larger range Spectrorage. But unfortunately, my Spectrorage is not very long range. Wow. That, I think it's because the little mirrors die so fast that it's probably not like the greatest on earth. Okay, you know what? We got some finishing daggers. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on. I'm like, this is, okay, this is, to me, like, if you got a large range Spectrorage, yeah, maybe this could be a thing. I'm seeing it. I see a little bit there. There's definitely some potential abilities that you can do with it. But do I think it's gonna? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say I think if you have like a dedicated build that's not as restrictive as my current build is, then I think you'll probably be able to do it just fine. You'll probably be able to like make more of it than I currently am, because legitimately I'm just kind of like struggling to kill the enemies in there, because this isn't the this isn't like the best build for this. Ooh, but look at that double energy. Okay, so I'm not hating this. Not hating this. Come on. Okay, well, so that's the demonstration for that. I think that, you know, maybe, like, of course, clearly I have an Umbral build on this, so it's going to be really, really hard to make a dedicated build for this. Would I make a dedicated build for it? Probably not. I'd have to do some playing and seeing if we can maybe figure out a way. Regardless, I think out of all of the augments, the two that I'm very, very excited about are the Nova one, which we'll probably go ahead and put out a build for soon, and then the Inaros one as well, just to make a whole bunch of sand babies. Regardless, that about does it for me for now. Let me know how you guys feel about these augments down in the comments below. Which one were you really, really excited about? As always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. Garbage Queen is still Garbage Queen. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.